Welcome back, guys. Young Buck Recoveries here today. Want to give a shout out to friends and family, loved ones who showed your support for my channel, giving me thumbs up, hitting the subscribe button. That means a lot to me. I want to help people. I want to help myself. This is what this is all about. I want to see people get clean, especially today where everybody's using all the youngsters, middle-aged, even the older people. Hey man, addiction is serious today. More serious than it's ever been. That meth, that heroin, that spice, that Katie, it's killing people, man. Killing people, man. I hate seeing it. I hate seeing it. So I'm going to continue making these videos, and I'm going to continue uploading these videos in hopes that I help one person. One person. That if I help one person, I've done my job, because I've been there, man. I've been there. Addiction destroyed my life. Destroyed my life in so many ways, and I had to fight to get my life back. I had to fight to get that back, man. And the fight continues to keep it, because addiction recovery is a long road, man. It's a lifestyle change. I've said it before, say it again. Listen to my words. It's a lifestyle change. Okay? So if you're out there and you went to Google search, YouTube search, and you searched addiction recovery, you're there, man. You're there. You're on your road to recover. There's 5 phases of recovery. Okay? And the first phase of that recovery talks about acknowledging the fact that you have an addiction. It's acknowledging it. You know, when I was in my addiction, I was so bullheaded, man. I didn't have a problem. I didn't have a problem. I didn't think I had an addiction. I was just using. I was doing what everybody else was doing, you know, and I would never admit fault or guilt or any of that. You know, I was a man. Hey, I didn't need nobody. I didn't need nothing. All I needed was my fix, you know, and it may be $20 so I can go get another fix when I was done with that one. That's what I was on. So the first step of recovery is just admitting that, and you know, usually you have to hit bottom, all the way bottom, before you will even decide that that you need to even that you need to even start first phase of recovery. But you got to acknowledge it. You got to acknowledge the fact that you're tearing apart your family. You're going in debt. You're losing your job. You know, you're walking the streets at night hungry. You know, you got to acknowledge that that's not you. That's not you. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. You know, getting in recovery isn't an easy thing. Okay, I know I said that all you have to do is do this or do that, but for you it could be different. You know, I'm talking about from my personal experience. You know, and I know that there's drugs out there that are even harder to succumb. You know, getting off the heroin, guys, man. For those who are involved in that, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry somebody ever turned you on to it. I'm sorry that you ever got involved in it. I'm sorry you got addicted to it. Because, man, I tell you what, although I never really got into that drug, just snorting it a couple times or whatnot, I never got into the full-blown addiction. That wasn't my drug of choice. And I know some who are, and that is that's something that you know it's harder to recover from. So, with that said, that don't mean that you can't, because there's people out there who has. Okay, you got to get a support team. You got to get into some type of recovery program. You got to go talk to your mom. Go talk to a family member. Go talk to somebody that cares about you, your wife, your girl, whatever it is. Okay, go talk to them. Okay, let them stand next to you in that recovery from that drug, because it's a horrible drug, guys. And I encourage you guys, man, don't get on that stuff that the doctors give you, like that methadone and them strips, because that stuff is just as addictive as the heroin is. Okay? You got to figure it out. You got to figure out how to get clean without using other drugs to get you clean. You know, it's like substituting one drug for another drug. I quit drinking. Reason I quit drinking, because I was using so many drugs, I couldn't afford to get the drinking in. I couldn't afford a bottle, you know. So I tell everybody, "Oh, I'm sober, I'm sober, I'm sober." Well, I just traded one addiction for the other because I was using another drug. You know, what kind of sense did that make? None. So what these doctors do, and I'm not saying all doctors, and I'm not saying that it's not a drug that can help people, okay? Because I'm sure it does, and it can. However, people like us, people like me, have addictive personalities, and that drug gets you high, you know. So I would suggest finding other ways. Addiction recovery programs are out there, man. Inpatient, outpatient treatment programs. There's no shame in it, guys. No shame in it at all. Get in it, man. Get in it. So, you know, I wanted to talk about, you know, a couple of the phases of recovery, because I think that they're important to know, and it's important to know what phase of recovery that you may be in. So there's the first phase of acknowledging the fact that I have a problem. My life is shambles. I'm at the bottom. Okay? And then you take a step forward and you go into the second phase, and then you start thinking, okay, well, how am I going to get clean? Okay? What recovery programs are out there? Do I want to go into a recovery program? Do I want to go into an evening classes, or get involved with people that are in their phases of sobriety? And you know, what will my friends think? You know, they're not your friends. They're not your friends. You know, they're the ones that misery love company people. That's them people. You know, so it's just a matter of really putting wrapping your mind around the fact that you're going to get sober. How are you going to get there? That's the second phase. You know, the second phase of recovery isn't getting clean, but you're going to want to get into the next phase where you start getting clean. You know, and that's when you're going to be stepping back, and you're going to be like, you know, hey bud, I can't meet you tonight, man. I'm gonna have to catch up to you later. I'm gonna take the kids out to the park, or I'm gonna go out to eat with my mom, or I'm gonna go do this, or I'm gonna go do that. Finding excuses to step away without trying to offend somebody. You know, hey, it is what it is, man. It's taking steps for that recovery. It's contacting the recovery center and saying, hey, my name is John. My name is Steve, and I have a problem, and I like to get signed up for what you got going on. There's no shame in recovery, guys. None. I did it. You can do it. We can all do it. So, you know, I'm going to continue uploading these videos and talking about, you know, addiction and recovery and all that good stuff. And I'm not the best at this stuff, guys. I just want to put content out there in hopes that I can reach somebody. So I'm asking you, like, subscribe, put your comments below, hit me up on the email. Let's talk. Let's talk about your recovery. Let's talk about my recovery. Let's talk about whatever you want to talk about. Let me be a friend. I'll let you be a friend. Let's get sober. Let's do it, guys. I'm out of here.